Hello there, and welcome to Washington. No, not that one. I mean this one. The one in West Sussex, and in my opinion the only one that's really worth talking about. It's overlooked by Chanctonbury Ring, and it sits on the South Downs just off the A24. As you can see here, this is the most famous monument of Washington, the roundabout. But ironically enough, it's not actually in Washington. It's just outside. Washington was once at the heart of a huge Anglo-Saxon estate that stretched 50 miles northwards to Horsham and Rusborough. After the Norman invasion, William the Conqueror gave this estate to his trusted friend William de Braose. De Braose moved the centre of power from Washington to the castle he built at Bramber. Now Wikipedia likes to refer to Washington as a human settlement, although I prefer the term village. And like most villages, you'll find it is filled with many houses with picturesque gardens. Personally, I recommend taking a slow walk through the streets to admire these. But in some cases you get streets like these, so please always remember to be careful and look out for traffic. Like most villages, Washington has a book bank, a place where you can get rid of unwanted books and take ones that you may want for yourself. This one is located in an old phone box. Today though, there are no books that interest me. However, if you look yourself you may find one, but if you do, always remember to bring a book you don't want as well. Otherwise it's just unfair. I didn't test the phone itself, so I have no idea whether it works or not. The highlight of any village, other than the pub of course, is the church. In the case of Washington, is the Church of St Mary, which stands at the end of the village, and only about 2-minute walk away from the bridge which lets you walk over the A24. Despite the early appearance of the church, most of it is not as old as it looks. Apparently the North Arcade is 13th century and the tower is 15th. But the rest of it, however, is only 19th century. Now before you go inside the church, I recommend having a nice walk around outside, especially if it's a nice sunny day like it is here. You'll find, if you walk to the other side, you'll find there are nice views of the garden next door and the north of Sussex. If you walk into the church itself, you'll most likely find yourself alone. It should however be unlocked, as I've been inside several times now and never had this problem. Inside you'll find it's like most churches. Nice, quiet, serene, a few nice stained glass windows, and in the case of this one, an impressive organ. Inside, it might be worth to take a seat. The quiet and serenity are great places to ponder the great questions of life, such as who am I? Why am I here? And why am I still watching this video? Upon your exit, always make sure you shut the gate. It's only polite after all. Never hurts to double check either. Upon your descent back into the village proper, I recommend taking the opposite route from which you came in. There are still many nice houses and many nice gardens to be admired before your exit, but please always remember to be mindful of other people's privacy while doing so. Once again, I do urge you to be cautious along these roads as there are no pavements and traffic does come from both directions. Before you go home though, I recommend getting a drink in the local pub. I'm driving, so mine's a Coke today. If you wish to get to Washington yourself, then you can drive there from the north, the south or the west by turning off at the Washington roundabout on the A24, or if you're coming from the east, you need to use the A283 from Bramber and Stenning. Alternatively, there are numerous buses that launch from Worthing and Crawley which will take you to Washington, and will also be able to take you home by the end of the day. Thanks for watching, take care and bye.